describes the domesticated form.
Alaska is known for its cold weather and wild nature, but it isn't just a land of ice and snow. It also has great potential for farming. Even though the weather is harsh, with long winters and frost in Alaska are giant cabbages and lettuce. This shows how tough and creative Alaskan farmers are. But we can't forget about other special Alaskan products like muskox, salmon, and king crab. So how do Alaskan farmers deal with the tough weather to grow crops and raise animals? Let's find out in this video. The first farm product we'll look at is the muskox. They are iconic animals that symbolize resilience and strength in the coldest places, Alaska's nature and culture. Currently, Alaska has 353 muskox farms, and each farm raises around 50 to 60 animals. These animals are put out to pasture every day, even in winter. They eat grass and do what comes naturally, making them a beautiful and wild sight. Cuvée is gathered in the spring when the muskoxen naturally shed their wool. A mature muskox can provide 4 to 7 pounds of cuvée each year, which can be worth up to $500,000 when made into high-end wool products. Musk oxen were once hunted to extinction in Alaska in the 19th century, but were reintroduced from Greenland in 1935. Today, they are not only valuable, but a source of pride for Alaskans. Besides musk oxen, reindeer are also a very important part of Alaskan farming. They graze freely on ice fields and provide meat while also keeping the traditional way of life alive. Alaska has over 25,000 reindeer, raised on big and small farms across the state. These reindeer herds often live a semi-wild life. In spring and summer, they roam freely on big fields to find food like lichen and hay. But in winter, farmers must give them hay and nutritious feed to keep them healthy in the cold. Reindeer meat is considered a high-end speciality. Each year, Alaska produces around 4 million pounds of reindeer meat, worth millions of dollars. This meat is consumed in fancy restaurants and sold to other countries. Additionally, reindeer skin other deep spiritual value for indigenous people. Traditional festivals centered around reindeer are often held, with folk tales about the connection between humans and nature. Farewell to Alaska's unique livestock. Now let's explore their vegetable farms. Alaskan cabbage is one of the state's famous vegetables, known for its huge size and sweet, crisp taste. The long summer days, with up to 22 hours, the plants need regular water and organic fertilizer to grow well. By July, the cabbages can weigh 50 to 60 pounds each and are ready for harvest. Farmers use special machines to cut the plants at the base without damaging the outer leaves. Once harvested, the cabbage is processed and sent to local markets or exported. Giant cabbage is not just food, but also a symbol of how tough Alaskan farming is. Every year, the state has cabbage growing contests that get a lot of attention. That's it for cabbage. Now let's talk about another special vegetable, Alaskan carrots. These are very cold tolerant and are one of the most popular vegetables in the region. Because of the cold weather and mineral-rich soil, Alaskan carrots are not only crisp and sweet, but also more nutritious than carrots grown in many other US states. Farmers in Alaska usually start planting carrots in early May, with 1 to 2 inches between seeds. This gives them enough room for the roots to grow. Harvesting carrots in Alaska is done by hand or with special tools that protect the roots. After being pulled, the carrots are washed, sorted, and packaged to be sold locally or in other states. Each year, Alaska produces over 1.2 million pounds of carrots, mostly eaten within the state or exported to other cold regions in Canada. Besides cabbage and carrots, lettuce is also a major farm product in Alaska. In fact, it is one of the most especially designed to withstand strong winds and heavy snow, creating a stable place for year-round vegetable growth. Just 30 to 40 days after planting, Alaskan lettuce is ready to harvest. Farmers carefully cut each leaf with sharp tools to keep it fresh and high quality. Alaska's yearly lettuce production meets about 70% of the state's needs. Plus, Alaskan lettuce is sent to nearby places like British Columbia, Canada, where there's a big demand for high-quality green produce. The state is also known for its seafood industry. Salmon is a symbol of Alaska's nature, a vital food and a valuable product. With naturally cold weather and strong currents, Alaska's rivers and bays are perfect for salmon. The state has over 3,000 rivers and 3 million lakes, which are natural breeding grounds for billions of salmon each year. Locals usually start fishing from June until September, when salmon migrate from the sea to rivers to spawn. Each year, Alaska's salmon fishing industry produces over 120 million pounds of salmon, bringing in around $700 million. It's also the main way of life for many local communities, especially coastal fishing villages. Plus, this industry creates over 25,000 full-time jobs, from fishing to processing and shipping. Have you ever tried Alaskan king crab? It is one of the world's most luxurious seafoods and is the pride of Alaska's fishing industry. With its big size and high nutritional value, the king crab has long been a symbol of wealth and status. The king crab fishing industry in Alaska is mostly in the Bering Sea. The fishing season is from October to January in harsh conditions with big waves and freezing temperatures. It's one of the most dangerous fishing jobs, but also brings in a lot of money. Each year, Alaska produces over 10 million pounds of king crab, worth around $1.5 billion. The industry also creates over 15,000 full-time jobs, from boat captains and crew to processing workers. Alaskan king crab career. Alaska is not just known for its fishing industry. Hunting is also a big and popular job there. One animal many hunters target in Alaska is the elk. They are common in Alaska and are known for their big size and impressive antlers. Elk hunting is a long-held tradition and a key part of Alaska's hunting economy. Per animal, elk provides a lot of meat for local families. One elk can give over 500 pounds of meat, enough to feed a small family for a whole year. Guns and bows are commonly used for elk hunting, but the latter provides a much more exciting experience for hunters. The elk hunting industry here also attracts many international tourists. Each year, over 1,000 visitors come to Alaska for hunting trips, bringing in over $15 million to the state's economy. Amidst the harsh cold, Alaskan farmers have proven that nothing is impossible. They not only produce food, but also foster a belief in the power of hard work and nature.